We need frugal innovation. We need to revisit, right, the frugal innovations that have existed over time to address the access issues. Frugal innovation sounds exciting, but the very base of it, right, is the ability to be able to use minimal resources, whether they're physical resources or the other kinds of resources, to achieve an end goal, right? So if it's, like Anna has mentioned, like Desmond has actually mentioned, if it's rethinking our approach around building for sustainable environmental living, whether it's rethinking, I think it was day before yesterday, I was looking at a professor from the northern part of Nigeria. And part of what he had done was being able to combine the ability to be able to use mud bricks with what we call them plastic bottles. And he built a really lovely home, right? On the outside, it was 37 degrees. Inside, it was 24 degrees. Now, those are examples of frugal innovation, making no assumptions. And I think the financial sector and the health sector on our continent has seen a proliferation, an increased number of interventions in this space, where there has been a tearing down or breaking down completely into the barest minimum. How do I get money from point A to point B? How do I leverage on peer-to-peer sharing so that I can actually get someone who has dollars to be able to get some, Ghanaian cedis or South African rand, or if it's CFA, and make that exchange happen without them having to step into the traditional banking space. Now, a lot of the policies and regulations that are in place are very much focused around these traditional spaces and how they have been connected together. That nobody is actually spending time, right? Nobody's spending time to look at what has worked and address it. Rather, a lot of what we are getting, and I'm going to pause in a bit because I know this increases the conversation, is a reactive response from government, where it demonstrates a lack of understanding. As such, we have top-down policies that look to limit these innovations, irrespective of sector, right? Or we have an attempt by government to play in that space as well, and it shouldn't be. Some of the other strategies, that have successfully worked in other spaces, and I will speak to Mauritius, for example, is sandbox policies that create a quote unquote, nothing is perfect, a protective environment for either investors or innovators to be able to operate.